Referee's whistle. And there it is. We're underway here live at the Independence Event Center. The Missouri Comets and the Chicago Riot battling for the second time this season. Missouri sends it deep into the corner, and there's Leo Gibson and Stefan Stokic back there. As Nick McCabe pointed out, Gibson now playing in the back. Vahid Asadpour along with Stokic, now a long drive, and that one kind of curled back in. Waltman dove the opposite way. Rebound comes up top. Jamar Beasley's there. He kicks it forward to Asadpour, and he plays it back to Waltman. So the Comets will play it out of the back. It's kind of a designed offense, if you will, for the Missouri Comets. They boot it right up Main Street. Asadpour to the right side. Shot at a goal right out of the bat. And the Missouri Comets are on the board first. It's Byron Alvarez, who had a hat trick last time.
Well, the Comets' adjustments have meant that they want to pack the defense in a little more on the back end. But then when they have opportunities to really try and get the transition offense going, that's what happened that time. They were able to quickly move it up the field. Asadpour the cross to a wide-open Byron Alvarez coming off a 3-goal game.
Ritchie with it for the Chicago Riot. Played up the middle to Fred DeGan. DeGan playing the target with his back to the goal. Plays it back to Sulo. And then Sulo leaves it off for his teammate, Misanovic. Now a drive by Misanovic and a save made by Waltman.
Chicago had what appeared to be some confusion as they set that play up. Some guys trying to get in position in the last moments. And we may see a little bit of that with a different lineup than they're used to. Several key guys out tonight.
Here's Will John chasing the loose ball down in the corner. Will John continuing to walk it in into the middle, and Ritchie able to gobble it up for Chicago. There's Brian Harris going down on the slide, digs it away, and the Missouri Comets steal it. Now Iverson walking it in, leaves it over to John, far post, goal! Great passing by the Comets, and they lead 4-0.
All started by Brian Harris, who stole the long outlet away with a beautiful kick slide. And that gave the Comets numbers. They had a 3-on-2 advantage. And Will John with a beautiful shot to the far post.
They went through the Chicago defense like melted butter there. That was beautiful job.
Comets here in January, a couple of months into the season, looking for home win number 1.
Long pass down to the corner, and that one hit first time off the foot. Nick Kelly, Misanovic darts inside, and then Brian Kelly comes over. Terrific play once again by Brian Harris. Chicago controls. Here's a drive. Save made by Waltman. He went airborne to his left, and a terrific save with his left hand. Now the Comets give it away in their own half. Kletzian, near side, and Comets are able to defend that one. Boy, they almost gave it away, but good job there by a trio of defenders.
Well, Waltman for the first time had to really make a great save. He did it. And then the Comets did what we saw too many times from Baltimore against Baltimore. They gave it away in their own half. And again, Leo Gibson right back out.
It'll be on the far touchline. Comets put 2 men in the wall, Rodriguez and Coleman. And the drive off the foot of Nomoski, I believe. Nope, correction. That one was off the foot of Mickey Juricilo. Juricilo plays it back to Ritchie. Ritchie boots it into the center circle. It's picked up there by Chicago. Here's a drive for 3. Guess who? Right in the middle. Leo Gibson makes the block. Ball comes off to Lucas Rodriguez, and he's pulled down to the ground and a foul. Now quickly at the other end, Fred DeGan with a shot. Save made by Waltman. DeGan gets it back, turns and fires, and that one wide off the glass. Under 2 to play. Comets on the counter. Here's Asadpour in the left wing corner. Slows it down for the Comets. He draws a double team, and Vahid will play it back to Leo Gibson. Gibson near side to Sean Doston. Beasley will come on as Brian Perez goes off, and the Comets will get back defensively. Comets will pack it in. Chicago slowly works it across the half line. Here's Mickey Juricilo. Now he plays it into the middle to, who was that shot? That one hit the crossbar and went off. That was Brinson. who fired that shot in there. Comets able to come up with that one, dodged a bullet there.
Suddenly a little more pressure on Waltman as the Riot have had really their 4 best opportunities of the game in the last 30 or 45 seconds. They scored on the first of those, and then just kind of peppering the posts the last couple of opportunities, couple of possessions for the Riot.
Under a minute to play here in this opening quarter. 4-2, the Missouri Comets over the Chicago Riot right now. The ball deflects into the corner, and Waltman digs it out. He throws it long. He's got a player right down Main Street. Double teamed immediately. And that is going to be Levi Coleman who hits the deck, and a foul called on Chicago. Here's a long drive for 3, and Danny Waltman read that one perfectly. That one came in like a laser, and Waltman makes the save. Comets, and here comes the high pressure. Danny Waltman lifts it forward to the half line. Gallo hits it first time, but right to a Comet. Centering it into the middle. Comes off to Duda. That one off the side of his foot. Karem's off the glass, and Waltman's got it for the Comets.
You know, Waltman did a great job of the long distribution in the Milwaukee Wave game. Chicago has obviously seen that on film and has done a great job of taking that away. They've gotten back.
Has been everywhere. Gallo, that is, over to Novi. Now Novi a drive from 3. That one got through some traffic, and Waltman makes the save.
You know, you'd think a shot from that far away would be a pretty easy save for the keeper, but you mentioned all the traffic.
Come down a little bit. They continue to play well and get the ball out of the back. One of the things that Coach Renfed and the team has been working on improving, and they certainly have done that here tonight. But, Nick, as you've been pointing out all evening long, the chances, the offensive chances that this team, the lack thereof in the second quarter and here into the third quarter is really becoming an issue as the Comets continue to trail by 3.
It's almost like they've become too unaggressive. Like they're just settling for passing the ball around, but not really ever creating a chance for them to score.
Alvarez triggers the restart to Harris. He fires it in there. It's blocked by Chicago. Harris gets it back. Fired it in there again. Loose ball. Deflected out. Comets trying to hold it in. Good job there by Missouri to hold it in. 6.5 to play in the third. That showed a little bit more urgency right there. Now Harris, and he's been really active tonight, Nick. Everywhere. Right side for Beasley. Beasley lets it Karem off the boards, plays it away from the goal to Ossetpour. Now Vahid, skip pass over to Stefan Stokic. 6:11 left to play in the third. Chicago leading 7-4 over the Missouri Comets. Comets backtracking here a little bit. Looks like the Riot are not high pressuring as much as they were in the first half. The defense is picking up the Comets on the half line. Now Waltman plays it long. Ritchie gets way off his line and into the penalty area. Beasley could not catch up with the ball. Beasley tries to split the defenders. Demoski got a touch. Now a drive and a goal! There he is, Brian Harris. He's been active on the defensive end. Now finally gets one in for the Comets.
Boy, Ritchie got way out of position early on in that play. You called it perfectly. Beasley had a chance in the penalty area. It got away, and Ritchie, though, never really got totally back in position. 3-point goal ties the game from Harris.
Brian Harris, a three-pointer. The game tied at 7. And with 5:44 left to play, it's a brand new game. It is good to see Brian Harris get rewarded for all of the hard work that he has put in on the defensive end and how active he has been on the field to get a goal like that, which brings the team. Sanovich down to the corner to Girisilo. Ball squirts off the boards. Penalty's over with. Stokic on the field. Get it on up there. He's open. Here comes Ossetpour up to Beasley. Beasley, goal! Comets on the counterattack, and the game is tied at 9.
All started in the back end when Ossetpour won a 50-50 ball right at the yellow line. in the Comets' back end, and he was able to drive it up the field, get it to Beasley. Richie, the goalkeeper, tried to come up and challenge, but Beasley able to put it around him and into the goal to tie this game at 7:56 remaining.
Perfect timing there, Osenpour. He had Stokic to the left and Beasley to the right, and
Overtime here.
DeGand. Oh, he rolled over the top of a terrible pass picked up by the Comets. Here's Jamie Harding, wall pass to Beasley. Beasley down the left side, shot, goal! That's a game winner! Comets winners! Finally, a Comets home victory, 11-9. The final score, and Beasley is running all over the place.
What a finish! And this Comets crowd, they've been here for every game. Very good Friday night crowd here tonight. But these fans have showed up every game and now finally have a reason to leave happy. They were on the edge of their seats waiting for that. And that goal maybe sends the Comets into a solid run here at home. Victory 2 in a row. Number 3 overall.
Woo!
And now the Comets have some momentum.
Finally.
That game was not without its scary moments.
Oh my, it was a white-knuckled down through the fourth quarter in the early part of overtime. And as you watch the replay here, we got to give some credit to Jamie Harding, who picked up that poor pass from Fred DeGand and sent a terrific wall pass off the side dasher boards, ricocheted, led Beasley perfectly. Beasley with the left foot angled it to the far post and snuck it in there for the game winner.
And how many tonight have been just a foot outside or off the post or off the crossbar, and that one was just inches the right way this time of the post and snuck in there. Great shot by him. And, you know, everybody really played well tonight. We talked about Leo Gibson, but the guy who spelled him was Harris, and he just had a terrific game getting that three-point goal, something that you don't necessarily see from him a lot. Just his second goal of the season, but won a lot of 50-50 balls, made a couple of great plays defensively as well. So, you know, everybody from the top of the roster to the bottom seemed to really play quite well tonight for the Comets. You know, they had some missed opportunities, but they were just, you know, how many times did you say ding-dong off the post tonight? I mean, there were several of those for the Comets. They had some opportunities to score a few more. You'd like to maybe see a little more aggressiveness on the power play. You know, we talked a little bit about that. Certainly the first 3 just didn't seem like the Comets really had it all together and trying to get some scoring opportunities. We saw it in that fourth opportunity. They put that first one on goal and then just a rebound shot and a rebound shot and a rebound shot, and they had a lot of opportunities in that. So you kind of want to see them maybe try and put one on goal and see what happens if you get it banging around